Me, I support Biafra so that me woman dey in one place.
Come again.
I support Biafra in 100%.
How did you know about Biafra? Who told you about Biafra?
Okay, I was born 1981. I'm not a small pikin. I crossed 45 to 44 now. I'm not a small pikin. I don't suffer for this country. So what I see with my eye, you make me I dey cry. But I thank God, human being know they feed me, now God they feed me. Anytime I wake, I will beg the God and I will feed. To the day I will go back to him. But we have no leaders in this country.
Then how come?
I support Biafra in 100 times. Let me man go so that we, the Hausa, will remain. More we see me man, they assist in on people.
Okay, you are an Hausa man.
Yeah, confirm. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government.
So why?
I'm Mohammed Abubakar. I'm from Bagudo local government. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government. But what makes me annoyed with Nigeria government is this: we don't have good leaders. We just they talk like we Muslim Hausa. We dey carry God for mind, but we no dey use the God wey we dey carry for our mind. We dey call the God God, no be all of us dey use am. Na aboki spoil this country. Why? Be say anywhere wey you go, before you go see any other language dey beg, you must see aboki dey beg in this country. Why e be so? Wey be say we na we get food, na we dey invest food, na we dey invest cow. But when na we dey suffer pass many people, why you used to be like that?
Okay, how do you feel now? I say aboki don dey for power for a very long time. Una don rule this country well. You know, una know why you go tell me say una still dey hungry?
Oga,
This Fulani dey disturb una well. Una just keep quiet.
Fulani dey disturb now with Hausa dem join mouth. If the leaders of the state dem no agree, Fulani will no enter your state. Who born Fulani? Who give Fulani leg? If your leaders of your state, governor or anyone no have hands, they will not enter. You don't ever hear say them come Lagos, Fulani come do something. Whether them go east, whether them go south of east, you don't hear them. Now only AREWA. But part of the AREWA na some state, no be all state. Like my state, Kebbi State, we don't have that problem with Fulani. But like Kasuna, Zamfara, Sokoto, all those people, now they don't get that wahala. We don't have any wahala with anybody.
Why Nigeria be like this now? Where they complain saying?
Why Nigeria be like this? We say we don't have good leaders. Even the man is ruling now. Now Hausa they ruler. Now wetin dem tell am to do.
Who be the person where they rule now?
Na Tinubu now, but na person dey ahead of the Tinubu. That is the northern people. Now then they rule this country.
Where they do for this country
like this IBB, like them Buhari. Forget say person they call God. God know him people. Forget if you are not belong to them, they no put you for that seat. If you know their society, you can't belong to that seat.
Okay, now you talk about this Biafra, that you believe on Biafra, that Biafra
I believe in, I support una 100 and by 100.
Do you think what President Buhari, Tinubu is doing now by holding this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after IBB don't confess, say there's nothing like Igbo sponsor the coup? Do you think it's right to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Me, what I think, Oga, and the IBB way in the talk, in now them follow spoil this country. Wetin them want talk now, and in no bad eye, but God still they show am upon the money way in the still they see wetin in they see. If that money go cure that in sickness, may cure that in sickness to heal.
But some people say IBB no just come and confess say no be Igbo plan the coup or Abiola win the election. Say he get be say as he don dey go close to him grave. Say he don dey see people wey he kill during Biafra. Now then they torment am. That's why he come confess Nigeria. You believe am?
Oga, now God show am before him go die, may him confess in sin before him go to the in creator. So whatever you harvest is what you plan na him go harvest. So now wetin him dey see now the repercussion before him go may him confess.
Yoruba and Fulani or Hausa or not has been ruling this country. Igbo man never rule.
And then let's give them now. They are human being also. Let's give them, let them test. If they no one test, let's do the Biafra so that no woman just dey on his own. What you get, you manage him. Now God they feed human being. If they not say they are right for what they are doing, the Northerners, if they not say they are right, let's leave the Biafra to be free.
You support Biafra to go
100 by 100.
Why? Why do you support Biafra?
Why I support is this. We, the Northerners, we are the ruler, we are still the suffering. We are the suffering. I don't know. Before you see any other languages begging, you must see outside the beg. And if you say it's like, enter the whole net 36 state, you must see. Now so it be. Why it used to be like that?
You like Igbo?
Oga, 100 by 100.
Are you sure you like Igbo?
Oga, me, I serve someone at Okwigwe. I stay for East 2003 when Onitsha market catch fire at the East.
You don't mean it.
Oga, they tell you say, if there is the truth, say them one truth. Waiting at the talk, me I talk and made the whole world hear. And if person want whatever, you know if you kill
the whole world is hearing you.
I want made the hearing so that if you know be my God, you know if you kill me, I know if you kill you. But me, I suppose Biafra 100 by 100. Make them live all my men there on your own. If you believe you are God, serve who you believe so that he feed you. That is all I believe. But this Northerners made them rest, make another people test the seat.
Who be another people where they lose, make the test.
I support Nnamdi and Uzokami. I support him 100 by 100. Yeah, 100 by 100. Make them give her in right. Because when they help una people, we our people, nobody fee. Even business, if you not get what to do, nobody will assist you.
But for the sake of your people who go watch you for this time, people feel you say now
my mind to my grave, to my 6 feet, I dey tell you my mind. So may woman day, if they do the Biafra, may woman day or more we see. So that they will see who get right, who they wrong. I mean, make them do it like that if they know say they have the truth. The leaders where they lead now, make them give all my right. For their religion issue now, wetin dey spoil this country follow again. Make them give all my in right, so that you just dey on your own, you beg your God, you hustle for what you need.
Okay, before the next election is coming in 2027, what advice do you have to give to your people? If you then still continue because of religion, this one is the Muslim, they must vote, because this one is Yoruba.
The foolishness is this. You know, say hungry there for this country. Moment then just carry little change, them poor. You go see Aboki, you know they hear English. Why then they call us Aboki is this? Hausa man live not. Come here, you know they hear English. You can't see where they carry kaya. You want pass, you go say, hey, that la Aboki na help me. Now how Aboki take enter? Aboki no be Hausa man ne. It's not no be Hausa man ne. Aboki just be like my friend. Shey you understand? Now how side they call that is how like my friend Abokina. But based on you know they hear English, you come now they say Kaya, you just come, you see me, and you know they hear Hausa. Na me Abokina that lad now he make they hear them they call Aboki. So that is why some know they hear English, so no go school, they no get any ways. Now that farm then they do. So then once you see where free money they come for politicians. That is why then they use us we Northerners. Now what make them they use Northerners for that? Half of the people they are no well educated. So they on farm. Person just come from town, carry money, come saying the need so. You give una money, una go die for a head. That is why you see say. And the people where they say then they do that thing are the ones where they never go school. So then supposed to alight them so that may they use their head more fight for our rights.
Do you people miss Jonathan now? Because when Jonathan was there, he did all his possible best.
I miss Jonathan
so make una
100 by 100. He's a Christian, but may God bless him for what he did for the country. Me, I thank you.
Are you saying that the northern leaders are not doing okay?
They are not doing well.
But we are seeing Tinubu now. Tinubu is not doing well. Though you said that they are the one in charge.
Tinubu self is the northern and the ruler. He no get option. Whatever they say is what he do.
Do you support that? Who among the Igbo leaders you know, apart from Nnamdi Kanu?
Apart from Nnamdi Kanu, see this man. them
Peter Obi, all those ones, the last one.
Azikiwe, Dr. Azikiwe. Okay, all those ones, you know them. But for you now, as Nigeria being now, hunger dey everywhere. Igbo man never rule this country. Still, who you think say na them get power for hustling for this country pass?
The most wise man in this country is Igbo man. It's or you go Nigeria or you go na Igbo man. So then suppose give Oma a right. Make Oma just dey on him own oga. More would they see. If na true, then no say they are in right. Make them do that Biafra so that make Oma just dey inside. More could they see how the movement go be.
How you can't take like Biafra like this?
Oga, we are so far, so make them just smoke with them within
you say Biafra go fit change, make Africa better.
Why? It can be better because if they do like that, we the northerners we dey our own, the eastern and they their own. So what could they see? If you look your brother, may look which kind eye you go take look am to assist him. Because now you can see Igbo man if he's doing his business, like in Alaba International now. I'm doing kaya, but before I can't stay for somebody with somebody before I can't get problem. But now you can dey now how someone go there inside this market now, get shop. If you come now, he know if he assist you, draw you, come put you for shop, say make una big agreement. So how we learn yes, men secure you. He can't do you like that. He no go fit do am like that because he go fit say you go reach pass am. May he be say na him na your name dem go dey call no be name. Na wetin dey kill us be that. So me I support Biafra 100 by 100. Wallahi oga. If I tell you lie, may God no give me what I do.
So what do you talk now? You agree with people who talk saying now Yoruba people and the Hausa people now they spoil this country because Igbo people never rule.
I'm gonna dey right, oga. That one na really, yeah.
So those people, only here if they talk this, you say they fit tell your people to when you meet them.
Oga for road, how many times?
Igbo man not the best for anybody for this country.
Oga for road, how many times? Wetin join me and oga if you dey right, I tell you, dey wrong, I tell you. Oga na northerners na dem spoil this country. We are suffering. Before you go see any other language dey beg, na Hausa you go see dey beg. Majority. So make them kuku do am, make them give all my right, more we see. Make them test am for song.
His Excellency, Donald Trump, I give honor to you. We respect you. We honored you. Also, Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, we honored you. We respect you. The Putin, Russian President, we worship you. We honored you. Trump, please and please, His Excellency, I want to use this opportunity to highlight you for you to understand something. From the one, Britain have never ever loved you. Remember that Britain colonized with Nigeria to sentence you 10th of this last month, being January 2025. I myself, I made a prayer for you to be in that seat. And thank God today you are in the seat. Shame to them. Now they are coming on their knees because they have seen their failure.
Tell ourselves the truth now, at least for once. See, I'm going to speak and a lot of people will think I'm speaking like a Biafran. I want us to reason like analytical human beings. The fact is the division of Nigeria with all the indications on ground so far is inevitable. The division of Nigeria is inevitable without implementing the regional system of government. Okay, let's look at the indicators. Number one, the fact is the issue of national insecurity at the moment happens to be majorly a northern problem, right? You quite agree with me on that. And in that regards now, any government of the day, any president at the moment that is not of the northern descent or northern origin that tries to fix that, if he's hoping to come for a second tenure, I bet you he can succeed in that. You quite agree with me, right? And this is what I mean by that. Okay. In addressing, considering bringing into view now what happened recently in Benue, just the normal issue of farmers' herders clashes as they call it, right? okay, in fixing this kind of situations, now forget about the deployment of military, police, whatever the president coming to visit. You quite agree with me that that doesn't solve anything and is not going to solve anything. The only thing that will solve that to some certain extent is we having a situation where there is ranches established for herders, right? That is to say, the herders must be in tune with changing times. Because you quite agree with me, there's no developed country you go to in this world today that you'll find a situation where animals wander all around. There is none. You can never find any developed country of that nature. But in so doing now, if the president of the day tries to enforce that, it's going to be rejected by the northerners to some certain extent, evidently clear even in the past, right? Considering the fact that these people are citizens or whatever, they are nomadic in nature, right? That has always been the conversation. They are nomadic in nature, so they move from places to places. And the fact is, I don't know where we're actually getting this. Okay, if you say you are nomadic in nature, how do you expect the government to account for you? Have you ever seen a country where you have citizens being nomadic in nature and the government can account for them and make budget for? So you see, the fact is, the herders must be in tune with changing times, but they are not ready for that. And even the politicians are not ready to have that conversation. Let's look at the issue of dialogue. We need to preach dialogue. We need to be accommodating. There's enough to share, according to Tinubu. But looking at it, you quite agree with me that as far as this life, this nature is concerned now, people have metamorphosized over time, which is the fact that people no more just live because they want to embrace each other in love and peace and harmony. There are two things that guide and regulate the conduct of humanity. One, adequate enforcement of the law. Even in developed countries. That is to say, you know that when you do this, this will happen. You must reap for it. You will go in for it. That makes people behave to some certain extent. Another thing that guides people's conduct is the fact that they must be subordinate and superior. Right? That is to say, in anywhere I live for there to be peace, is either they must be, you are the senior, I am the junior. So you know that when you try me, I will finish you, and me that knows that you are more powerful than me, I will not try you. Those are the things that keeps people in check. But if you think that we're going to sit down and be, in as much as we desire one Nigeria, we want to preach and we want to be all accommodating, we believe we're stronger together, but it's not the preaching of peace and love or whatever that keeps people together. These two indications are what keeps people together. And you quite agree with me to some certain extent, the two is missing. There is no adequate enforcement of laws. We are under-policed. Even the armed forces is overwhelmed, and a lot of other things. So what will keep people in check? So what we are fighting for at the moment is a situation where who is more powerful? Is it me, the Fulani man? Is it me, the Yoruba man? Is it me, the Igbo man? Or is it me, the Hausa man? The fact is, that must be sorted out. When it's sorted out, now everybody will know his position and people now will just decide to keep quiet and whatever. Looking at it, when you now introduce our religious extremism in all aspects as well, that is evident in the country. You have a lot of radical Muslims, radical Christians who are not ready to tolerate each other. The only thing that will make us tolerate each other, let's tell ourselves the truth, is the full implementation of the law and the adequate protection of the vulnerable. That is just it. And all these things are missing. So, how do you tell me we are not going to divide? And the fact is, looking at it now, Tinubu will not dare go that way. Right? Because by the time he tries to introduce that, okay, there must be establishment of ranches to curtail the free movement of the Fulanis, you quite agree with me that he is going to lose a lot of... the fact is he's already losing at the same time as far as the North is concerned at the moment. And that is what will even bring the division closer in that regards. In the sense that Tinubu doesn't look like somebody that is ready to let go of the fact that this 8 years is his birthright. And at the same time, the Northerners are not ready to give it to him. So when you have a clash of the titans, Abi, that is what I refer to this 2027. Forget about this defection. Clash of the titans is going to definitely give birth to something. So, with all these indications on ground, my brother, the issue of one Nigeria, we are going to get better, will remain nothing but a delusion.
Wonders shall never cease to end. My people beg. Now I go drop this one. I beg, drop your comment below the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Share this video, make it go viral so that Nigerians, especially Biafra, gonna understand waiting the apple for this country today. Thank you once again. Bye for now.